let's get back into it. We've been a couple of days away from the courtroom. I gotta get back into it. Objection! We're gonna do some objectioning, we're gonna do some courtroom shenanigans, we're gonna do some awesome of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, part of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, and also part of my big old Ace Attorney chronology project I'm doing. We're playing through all of them in-game timeline order, not release order, in-game timeline order. So if you go back into my highlights of past game playthroughs, we have done all of Great Ace Attorney, both 1 and 2 of those, and the next one in the timeline is the original game where it started. And we will get back into, I think, case number 1-3 today, and I'm looking forward to it very, very much. Let's say hello to people in Twitch land. Let's say hello people to the people in YouTube land as well. Wherever you're watching and enjoying this from, hope you enjoy it with me today. If you like what you see in the YouTube video, of course, you know what to do. You can leave likes and comments down below. And if you want to go further with your love and support, perhaps catch up on more of this series in the future, please hit subscribe and please hit the bell as well. All of that stuff is also super duper helpful. Thank you so much for your kindness if you decide to do so, if you like what you see here. So, hit the continue, and as I said, here we are in Turnabout Samurai, just about to start in the first of the trial periods. Let's get it on. October 18th, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 4. So, as we have found out, this case is all about a movie set murder. We have gone to the murder scene, which is a movie set. We have had a word with the actor person who is being charged with the murdering of fellow actor friends. And yeah, that's basically the general gist of it. We're also learning quite a little about the Shield Samurai of Neo Old Tokyo. I was about to forget, and Ace Attorney fans were going to shout at me after that. But let's get right into it. Hello. This is a very familiar scene with 2 very familiar people. Okay, let's start. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 PM on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. Did I say committed? Yes, we knitted a murder together. We committed it. Why not? The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. I love how they still got, like, the dead straightforward, to-the-point dialogue from 2001, pretty much unchanged. I feel like this is why this playthrough is going by a lot quicker than, like, compared to the Great Ace Attorney, what we did a few months ago now. Because there's all that flavor text of, like, oh, we're gonna share so many details about our opening statement, whereas in where it all started here, it's like, nope, straight to the point. We've only got so much memory on the Game Boy Advance cartridge. We're gonna get it all in like 3 slides, and that's it. So yeah, no time wasted. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Hey, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain it with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, you see? This here's the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. And this is the main gate to the studios. The security lady, the very scary-looking security lady that works at the studios here, was at 1 PM on that day. And past the security station, there's a gate, you see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. Should I say Studio Uno? Because I'm brushing up on my my Spanish. I'm gonna take it. I'm hoping to save up enough money to take a trip down to Mexico one day or something. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on to the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer, went into Studio 1. Look, I brought my, what they call, tiddlywinks. I'm gonna show it, I painted a V on this blue tiddlywink. I'm gonna put it on the map, so you can all see. And I got this green tiddlywink for the scary lady. And right after that, at 1 PM, the security lady goes to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day at 5 PM. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. And the time of death was 2:40 PM. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in a brief. Anyone like to hear it again? Because I better hope to be paid for this. Should I listen to that whole thing again? Should we be a meanikins? Because no doubt he is not getting paid for repeating his words here. I think I got like a good idea of it. Because, we have a lot of good ideas here. We also have the autopsy report. We can corroborate that 2:30 PM. PS for the chest by a spear. Yes, of course. The guide map to the studios, which he was basically just showing us there. Card key, which we used to be snooping around as usual, around the studios, so we can actually see the crime scene and such. And we also managed to print out one of the photos of somebody in the Steel Samurai costume. Could it have been Mr. Powers? ? We don't know. But it was photo number 2, taken on October 15th at 2 PM, 30 minutes before Mr. Victim was pronounced dead. So there we go. That's the gist of it. So yeah, I think I can get it. We'll save you the legwork, Gummy. He'll be fine. Oh, I think I can probably remember that. So, the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval! The samurai spear, which was found stuck in the chest of the victim, is added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh my goodness, there she is. That's certainly a face. Will the witness declare her name?
Oh my! Aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please. This is not the first time I've been chased by a cougar, and I'd rather have this be the last time, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Yes. I have heard many a tale of Edgeworth's, eventful, tumultuous, relationships, ? With this character. I've had many a funny story about it. Looking forward to seeing them coming up. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
When the old bag did it. So just call me Grandma. It's a practical system. When I was young, lad, it's a silly of women for me. So you believe it. But I was born, I can't in the chest for it. He told me an old bag as well. Just cry the crime to you see the
Objection! Object to the witness's talkativeness! Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good parts, dearie.
perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have had to pass by you.
Ooh, you know your stuff, did it?
You may begin your testimony. Well, she sure is one hell of an old bag. One heck of an old bag. And there she is. Alright, the witness's account. Let's start testimonying.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers! That man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
Seems pretty, solid enough. Maybe we gotta get to the root of her by pressing, because I can't see anything immediately sticking out to us. You assure the defendants, then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, love the dialogue. Straight to the point, no messing about, no fluff. Which means we can get on with game. You arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but we all know my usual shtick around here. I take a sip of water first, and then I press for all the flavor text. Hold it! So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, my dearie. You'll need an employee card key to get in.
Alright, the card key that I have, but I'm not gonna let her say that. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? You've been doing the run through there since the morning, okay, press? Hold it! Run through?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were there to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So, Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why didn't you only get there afternoon? You had Chimerans, you say. Elaborate, please. Hold it! What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
To answer the question, because no, I don't.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammers and Powers. Observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job!
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. This counts as a confession.
Anyway, I always watch Hammers run-throughs. Always! I never missed one in all my years. Wow. I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too.
You could quit being the Spirit Medium and take up the guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
And she totally would. Were she not written as the character? She totally probably would. It was one where you got to the guard station, I see. Hold it! Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Then tell us what happened next. You were at the main gate until 5. Okay, hold it. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course! I am a professional, you know! Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts at the guard station yesterday.
I can once again eat donuts at the same time! Snipper-wapper!
Freaking, okay, these are words.
Snipper-wapper? Oh, Winback's losing their neck.
So why don't you raise an objection? So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? It's like, what what does the judge see with those piercing eyes almost 1,000 yards staring? The murder happened at 2:30 p.m. Yeah, everything cooperates to that. But still, hold it! How did you know that?
Whoa! I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Oh, oops. Hang on. I nearly lost my voice mod. I nearly lost it. Oh, apparently I am thinking voice. Okay, right, fine. Poor Detective Gumshoe, getting ratted out by a security guard. Because he said the man walked right by me at 2 p.m. Correct, but maybe there was a period where you didn't notice that, but let's talk about it. Hold it! 2 o'clock. You're sure?
Sure as spit.
Well, who watched the man?
Oh, really? You should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
Takes one to know one.
No, don't get all your skivvies in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was.
You claim it was Powers. I wonder, can we disprove that? Maybe not yet, but we'll see. Hold it! So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said! Got wax in your ears, sonny? Nick, this is your chance!
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again, it was him!
Here I pull out my secret weapon, do I? Oh yeah, of course, this would be the secret weapon, was it? Because unless he had his helmet off, you would have no idea whomst was in the Steel Samurai costume. So yeah, this is the obvious ploy, isn't it? Could have been more obvious if I tried, really. Right. Well, heidi-ho, we have a photo, but we do not know who's in the photo. Could it be Powers, or could it be somebody else who is moonlighting as the hero of Near Old Tokyo in the photo? Let's have a look. Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers has played a role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Yeah? I knew that! I wasn't born yesterday!
No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. Well, he's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. Maybe it takes one to know one. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
No, young man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
I was sorry today everyone be so nosy. You should be ashamed. All of you. Anyway, I should have referred to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, Pale. He doesn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windback has left even Edgeworth speechless. Oh, she's good. Let's hear about your proof then. The man in the photo. Who's the man in the photo? That mystery man in the photo. That could easily be like a song from like some old 80s album. In fact, it might even actually be the man in the photo. A song to the tune of the man in the mirror. Why not?
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props, and it was such a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day.
Okay, in this case, let's do the text box transparency to high so we can get a better look at that. Get a better look at that there. Well, yeah, we see that, but then again, at the same time as well, are we dragging both legs? Or is it just that the trouser component of the Steel Samurai costume is just very, very long-legged anyway? I might give it away that it could probably fit a man of the stature of Powers, but anybody smaller than that would be a very baggy outfit on them. So maybe that's the evidence to suggest that this is not Powers. Interessant. Right. Maybe put that back. That's how it is there.
That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. But not in that way. I'm not into the cougars. Phoenix Wright be like, don't take that out of context, please. Okay! Never say anything I don't mean. This is gonna be flavor text, isn't it? Hold it!
Whippersnapper!
I haven't said anything yet!
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs! Everything I've said is on record that's strict and narrow. Oh, you today. I was wondering if I were pointing the fingers at it, so we can all make it one surprise!
Mr. Wright, please, for all of our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. As I said, this old bag and Edgeworth, I do know from outside experience, share a very sort of special kind of tumultuous relationship that often comes to blows. It's going to be very funny to see it unfold. During the run-through of the action scene in the morning? Hold it! So, who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's still samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was sort of moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then. That's true. Alright, apparently that was a trip in the fall. Mr. Will Powers could be entitled to workplace accident compensation, maybe? Call claims direct? A trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai! my! What a love! Sir Powers had sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped it make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? So, where was the assistant then?
Oh, she was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
Huh. You may continue your testimony. Did we ever get a statement from... No, we didn't get a statement from Assistant... whoever her face is. I don't know if she mentioned... I don't know if she mentioned the fact that Powers had a broken ankle, apparently. Right, it's gonna be a tough one to crack, we'll see. Okay, hold it! He broke a prop?
Sure did! His own samurai spear!
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it!
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Updated samurai spear in the court record. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. When the old bag, the one true the female incarnation of one Phil Swift. You know, the power of flex tape to show you the power of... She's like,
to show you the power of flex tape, I broke the spear in half. And now look, it can be turned into a murder weapon so easily. That's the true power of flex tape.
Something like that. Hold it! Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Well, not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Ah, that's the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is... Where is his steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that this person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure about that? You're sure, Your Honor? Are you sure about that? There's one thing I've learned so far in playing these games. You never usually just wait things out and see what happens. You usually get cut straight to the chase, don't you? Thou must do the thing! Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. Defense has a point. I also wondered if someone else had not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice, you very handsome man, you. You handsome hunk of man. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
Show with testimony. Oh my goodness. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I'ma be crossing, I'ma be examining. I'ma be getting flavor text first, as usual. Hold it! How do you know that?
Hey, well, didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And And then after some rubbish about it being a secret pail, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. No, I think that's just any food he can actually get his hands on because he is broke as all heck. So, yeah. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Mr. Will Powers. Okie dokie. Okay, no, that makes sense. I guess you would have seen that. That's fine. Let's keep it going with the flavor text then. Hold it! Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right. Nobody else went there, but are you doubly, triply, quadruply sure about that? Hold it! What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention...
You would have seen them if they had. Yeah, let's see about that then. Hold it! Huh. Are you sure? Objection! The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
The edgy boy?
Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Time of the death was 2:30. That was in the report. We can corroborate that. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was that no one else went there. You'd have seen them if they did. You would have seen them if they did. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. Right. Right, I need to see what I'll be able to pass from this. Yeah, we'll have to corroborate this. So looking at the map, it makes sense. The main gate is where Oldbag's security booth would have been. And then there was the other gate to get into where the studio areas are that we had to sneak by with the card key. Which grants entry into number 1. We can check the photo again. I think that's fair enough. The only other evidence I can see to maybe doing with that is the fact that we managed to get away with the card key that would get anybody in. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will. No one else went to there. Wait a minute, nobody else went there? Yeah, that doesn't tell us where the location was. Alright, we're getting interesting here. I don't know if I've like properly parsed all the information that's available to me so I can get the answer here, but I mean, nothing that a quick trying and retrying if I need to. You know, you'd still be convinced. You're convincing yourself that the one in the samurai costume here is defendant. So I mean, other evidence of the contrary would be if they had to get into Studio 1. They want to go for the gate, but there's this. Oh, hang on. Is it that we're gonna like prove wrong here? Is the fact that getting from Studio 1 could be easy and you didn't have to see it, and you wouldn't be able to see it through either the main gate or the studio gates, because Studio 2 to Studio 1 is a straight path that doesn't go through any gates. So maybe they were hiding out maybe they were camping out, hiding out in Studio 2 first. Is it the fact that we gotta do the guy map here? I think it's time for me to start like trying things and putting them together. So that's not it. But we will at least see how this fails. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Oh, I don't think that won me any points with the judge. That it did not. I will stop thinking about that. Right, let's just reload where we were at. The only person you saw go to the studio before then was defendant. Time of death 10:15 to 2:30 PM. Yeah, I can't. I think that's solid enough. Is there potential proof to the contrary? He was the one in the samurai costume carried the broken spear. And it definitely was looking like the broken spear, which had the duct tape fixed to it, yeah. I've got to think about this now. No one else! But for studio employees, maybe? Is this it? That's not it. That is not it, that is not it, so let's do another one of them. You're allowed to. You would have seen them. Didn't we already try to, do the guide map to try and contradict this? Maybe it's just a photo here. It is a photo there. Right, let's see how the game puts that together then. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate to the studios, correct?
Yes, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And yet I thought you did a burial head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Woohoo! You know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
And that very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is a bit at the end where it says, photo number 2. Yeah, that's where the contradiction is, because it's the second photo that was taken. We don't have any copy of the first photo that was taken at whatever time that was. So interesting.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for 1 photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order, order! We shall have order, and we shall have our first break time of this stream. We usually do a hourly break to run some ads, to get rid of pesky pre-rolls, and give everybody a bit of a quick rest to take care of some things. Before continuing with where we're at as well, give me a little bit of a rest time as well. So we're still going to do that for people in Twitch land who are still here. Thank you for still tuning in if you are right now. YouTube land people, we will not have a break. We always cut them out of our highlights when we make the video for YouTube. But if you want to do a quick pause for your own benefit, so you can go and do some things and then come back to us later, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourselves out there. And we will see you back here for more loyally, judgely, courtly, edgily action when we come back for more in a few minutes' time. See you in a bit. Order, order! I call this stream back into order, back into session, for I have now finished my break time, and it is time to get back into it. Hello everyone, welcome back in if you're still in here in Twitch land. I appreciate you still sticking around. Hope you had a pleasant break. YouTube land, there was no break of course, but still, thank you for still sticking around and tuning into the video. If you like it so far, of course, you can do the usual things. Let me know, leave a like and comment down below. If you want to go further with your love and support, check out more of this stuff in the future. You can subscribe and you can hit the bell too. All of that stuff is super duper helpful for the channel at the end of the day. And yeah. So, we are gonna continue. So please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Explain to the court what do you mean, like that Justin Bieber song. What do you mean? Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only one data for one of the There's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, you whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Buzz!
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things.
Why are you in this line of work then, where you're trying to use a computer to do your freaking job? Either go to the cleaning place, do some janitorial work at the local mall, or go to the assisted living home already.
Edgy boy, help!
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. I'm also a technophobe.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? I never like it when the screen goes black around you. It gives you such very bad juju vibes, you know what I mean? You have such a powerful bad aura around you.
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please. Wow, Judge, you sound like you're getting tired of the job already with this one. Well then.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that are suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
How convenient. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
And of course, honey, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination and save us all this trouble.
Well, I'd say this is a turn for the unexpected. But I kind of expected this.
Yep. Old people will do the darndest things with their technological magoobas. The whatchamacallits they'd say. I don't know how to use a compunator. How do I put the people say that I need to put a browser on my internet so I can... browser on my computer so I can access the internet. Could you help me put a browser on there? Your computer should come with a browser anyway. That's the browser. That's the internet thing. The E. That's the thing. Oh, but that's just the button for the internet. The button for the internet. Yes, I am doing an IT crowd joke. I was well aware of this. Isn't it amazing that whomsoever mysterious individual made and wrote the jokes for the IT crowd? Aren't they just... What a gift they gave to us. I'm sure nothing bad came of them. Less said about that, the better. Anyway, let's press. Hold it! Back to game, back to subject. Another job?
That's right! I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day! I look closely at every one of the photos that security guard camera takes!
Do you back up all the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes! But lots of computers are just so frustrating!
You just throw out photos for your convenience and for the convenience of all of us. Not! Hold it! How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking to your eyes?
Ooh, you can tell by looking at their faces!
Ah, yes! The old tried and true old person method. Just profiling people. That's exactly what she's doing. She's profiling. That in itself is just, no, you don't know if you should do that if you're security. You don't profile people. That would make you look very unscrupulous. For the most part, this is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, that's such a suspicious looking well photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. It could be the scene. It could be like a little bit of senileness in her or something. We'll never know, I guess. Just hold it. Well, who in the heck was that in that photo that you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me.
Takes one to know one.
They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection! But wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes to the employee area.
The grate that was open. Yes, I did notice that.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain? What are their names? Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael? Do they have a rat with them called Splinter? Do they know ninjutsu?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and...
There's more.
children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?! That sort of stuff you kinda don't really overlook, really, in this case. Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day? One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? Sorry, I got hiccups now. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for the young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It is quite heavy. Sorry, I still got hiccups. I am not a fish, I am not a fish, I am not a fish. That should work.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Please do not make my job any harder than it is. I have a Pilates class later. Yes, I can do Pilates. I don't look like it, but these legs can move, you know? October 18th, 11:08 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go into the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the steel samurai in the security photo?
So how should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff!
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. Not side-eyeing Maya. Not at all. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. Oh, you're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick! What are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably done this.
Oh, right! And it'll take him so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. Back into the battlefield. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Oh. We did such a great job when we started this whole career, didn't we? We inspired so much confidence. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else who could have committed this crime. I call for the verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim, because otherwise this game would be over if I didn't. There is another person who could have committed this crime! Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. I rather think that this game series exclusively deals in accusing innocent people. Let's be completely fair! Let's be fair! If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Oh, right. Great. I said the stakes weren't high enough. So, who was this person over there, Mr. Powers, that could have committed the murder? Grade school boy? Security lady? I don't know. Their alibi seems pretty solid. Grade school boy, probably not likely either. Generally because I think we have to agree with the game's fact of like, could a grade school kid carry a massive honking heavy spear and deal with it in such a way? I don't know. Oh my god, I'm afraid we're after gonna go this way, and really I don't want to, but they are of, you know, like sort of young adult age. They could feasibly hold something, and honestly they're the only one that we only saw them for a fleeting moment and don't have an alibi for them yet. So I'm afraid it might have to be this. Hang on a moment. Yes, I do want to save, thank you. I'm afraid it might have to be. It was the assistant! The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in this picture really is the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. Objection! If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh. Uh-oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury.
Powers and poor Hammer were at the run-through. Ooh, and me.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She doesn't know about Powers' ankle.
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume, but she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She would not be a member of the Ministry of Silly Walks. She wouldn't have limped. Ah!
Well, that kind of takes the legs out from under that case.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Maybe move on, Mr. Wright. This fight isn't over yet. So if you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please? Very well, go ahead. Who is the person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed with us? So we do have to... No, do we actually? We don't actually, like... Hang on, no, we don't actually pin this on the kid, do we? What? We don't do that. Also, that was a very long-winded way to end up in penalty points. Let's be real, video game. Okay, then. I have a feeling I might shout at us as well for trying to pin it on. Oh, but which one is the game gonna shout at me at though? Will it shout at me for being so out there to accuse a child of doing this? Or will it shout at me for trying to pin it on a witness who we've had in the stand for so long and kind of has a solid enough alibi? Or do they? Or do they have a solid enough alibi? Because they only arrived at 1 o'clock, didn't they? What about if I go this way? Process of elimination it. Was it Oldbag? It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What? You whippersnapper!
I mean, it's probably there, isn't it? Yeah. Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you!
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself, in other words. She has no alibi. So, yeah, she didn't have really a solid one enough, really. Okay. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in this costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. Oh, I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes #2, baby. No, that would be Sherlock Holmes. That would be Sherlock Holmes in our versions of the game because the estate did not appreciate that the Japanese literally called him Sherlock Holmes, and we wouldn't have gotten away with that over here, unfortunately. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Miss Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Let me stew, let me cook. Let me cook with this here. I will have an answer for you in a moment. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
Oh, what? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, you should stand there, sit there, do something!
That could be said in a very didactic way, couldn't it?
Edgy, do something!
So what's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Press it or give Granny a break. I mean, she is Granny age, but she's very spry. She can take it. Press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
Oh, you forget that Mr. Powers likes a clear motive too. Indeed. Oh, that did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope?
Don't know all the hard feelings. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went into the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased!
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
But that doesn't matter. If I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Phrasing? Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, is it nice to be the kid to be nice to the kids and meet your eldest day? Whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. I mean, I do, actually, because she was the one who fixed the spear that ended up being the Moida weapon. So we are pointing to the fact that she had Samurai Spear this whole time. Like, when they were done with the practice and they broke the weapon, she takes it away, fixes it, but does not return it and uses it for other nefarious deeds. Suspicious! Take that! Your Honor! The murder weapon was a Samurai Spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Miss Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... what was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. And then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Time for my Pilates, and then a nap.
Wait a second! I'm just going to sit here while you are barking up the wrong tree? Me? I'm talking! Oh, great! Start the process! The windbag wants to talk! Great!
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? But by who? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? It wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to squawk? Well, testify! I say, sister, you do that testify. You testify, right, sister? Your lips were sealed, huh?
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to keep accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free!
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
Phrasing. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldbag. Is that right? Your cross-examination. Godspeed, my young sir. I feel like it must be like Godspeed every single time you deal with Oldbag in this case, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's go then. They wanted you to keep quiet, huh? Okay. Hold it! So, you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't to be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
There were some other people. More than one, you say? Hold it. Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course! Wow, that was a very, Raul Julia in Street Fighter thing to say of you there, Edgeworth. Of course!
Oh yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? What, there was a Studio 2? Phoenix, you are blind, my good sir. Please do go and visit a Specsavers at some point in your life.
Well, if you look at the guide map, you blind son of a biscuit, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The part where the monkey's head was fallen...
that was... I'm mixing up characters now. The path where the monkey's head was falling over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Continue, Thamos, because I haven't asked everything. They said they had nothing to do with it. You mean they knew already? Very sus. Hold it! Miss Olbeck, this is a trial for murder!
I know that, you silly bitty. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked. Huh. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. No, never! I want all flavor text! I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. Yes, we must have all the flavor text. They said they had nothing to do with it. They told me to just pretend they hadn't been in the studios all day. Alright, more flavor text! Hold it! So they were actually in the studio?
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
I'll kill this woman, I swear it! A beautiful and happy relationship! Loving it. Wow, I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. You're not letting him get away scot-free if you're accusing me? Alright, squawk some more for me, please. Them? Who are these people?
Oh, the director and the producer for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run through the action sequence without the director? Why do I have a sense of deja vu? They went to Studio 2. You look at the guy map, there it is. Yes, we are, Eback. We are interrogating an old bag. And she is being a very big windy bag about it as well. And thank you so much for your subscription as well, Eback. Much appreciated. For 45 months? That's nearly 4 whole goddamn years. Love you, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the path where the monkey said was falling over. Would you like to continue? Yeah, we've now asked all our questions, I think. I don't think there is a piece of evidence to counter anything that we got here, so... yeah, I think I'm done. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studio on the day in question. The director and the producer and, some big wigs, TM, were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it's impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges your defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Yes, we're interrogating an Oldbag and we are discovering the wonderful relationship that Edgeworth and Oldbag will have during the course of this entire series. I'm going to look forward to every single time they turn up. I understand, Your Honor. He does say that through gritted teeth. I know that for a fact. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Now fun, I can go to my Pilates class. But first I might have a big Mac on my way home. October 18th, 1:04 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was since it's in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? Oh, I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Oh, poor Old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Alright, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Mm.
You can't say no to
That gentle giant face of Willpower's. He couldn't have done nothing of the sort. Come on now. Override the selected data, yes. And it did say to be continued right now. That's what we're gonna do. Excuse me. October 18th at the Wright & Co. Law Offices. Whew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick! Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess it really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer and the York and the Fables!
Hello!
Thank you so much for coming in with your little cheeky raid. I appreciate that so much. Let's do a quick shout out for you, my dear. What was you doing earlier on today? I hope you're having a good old time with what you were doing. Some Hyperlight Drifter. That sounds good. I hope you had fun with that. So yeah, thanks for coming in, Orchid. And for the follow from Atlas Artem, I think I'm going to say that is. Of course, let me know if I'm saying names wrong, but thank you for that. I appreciate it, and I do hope that your stream was well and good. Do let me know how your day is going if you feel like you want to, or if you just want to have a take care and watch in silence, or do your post-raid care, whatever you need to do after your stream, get that done. I always do understand if you need to bob off straight away, but we appreciate you sending your little people around here and to see what's going on here. So yes, my name is Laura Patel. I am a variety person who usually does like 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays as my usual. And one of our big projects right now that we're continuing today is my Ace Attorney chronology playthrough. We are currently at Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, which is Ace Attorney number 1, case number 13, and we're having a fun time with the game. And thank you for following, Orchid. Much appreciated. Love you so much for that one. You doing okay? Doing some Osu and did a beast speed run offense, but the arthritis says no today. That's a shame. That's a shame. I hope you've been taking care of that one. So yeah, don't strain yourself too much on that. Speed running can be a bit of a strain on the body if you don't if you overdo it. So do make sure you take care, okay? But yeah, thank you for the raid as well. So if you want to do that post-raid care, that is absolutely fine. We understand. But if you can, stick around and maybe lurk for a little bit, or feel free to take part in what we're doing here. It is much appreciated all the same. But thank you, that one. It sure can be. Yeah, it says me. It says me on that one, who is about to do one for a big old showcase event at the end of this month. I am looking forward to it, but also kind of all kinds of nervous about it, actually. Yeah. I don't know if by Nightball will catch up with it, so I might as well just like copy the thing there and just do it again. Why not? Here's the point where I copy the text and then it'll immediately show up from my bots, but we'll see. So there we go. A fellow northerner. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. I could drop into my accent if you want. Could drop into my Yorkshire accent if you want. So that's what I could do for you. I will only go as specific as Yorkshire because that's where I've come from at the end of the day. Of course, I don't live in Yorkshire right now. I currently live in Japan, have done for the past 9 years, and been doing like the regular streams in this guise in this form here for like the past like 3 years and about 9-10 months by now. I know that when it gets to my next birthday in December, that will be about 4 years. So we'll be doing some good stuff for that, I hope. But yeah, I decided to quote it there as well, that I am going to be a big part of the upcoming Games Done Queer online speedrun event hosted by Games Done Quick. Fundraising for Land Illegal, of course, so use that link there, gamesdonequick.com/schedule/61, and you can get the details of what the schedule is all about. Some fun stuff in there, and of course my run is up there, so tune in for that one if you can, of course. I was over there during a visit in Japan one day. Yeah, visiting is obviously something that I like very easily recommend people do a visit of. Being here as long as I am, like trying to live here for long term, is not going to be to everybody's tastes, but visiting for sure is definitely something I recommend, particularly if it's like your first time doing it and you want to see the regular spots. Of course, that's what a lot of people do in their first time. They don't typically go like anywhere too far out. They'll do like all the regular spots, but of course that is fine for a first time if you're not too comfortable with going too far out and doing stuff. But yeah, I always say visiting the country is obviously a brilliant idea to do. And it's getting to a time where it might be nice to do that because the weather is cooling down. The end of the typhoon season is near, if it hasn't finished already by this point. And we're getting to a point where during the November period, the leaves and the trees will get a very nice color. So you can go to some of those like forested areas, maybe like a shrine or a temple in those areas, and yeah, see the reds, yellows, and ambers that the trees are going through. It's very, very pretty. It's very, very pretty. And yeah, you won't be boiling to death in the hot summer heat over here and humidity. So yeah, this around about this time I think is more suited for people who don't take humidity and heat too well. I usually don't recommend coming over in summer unless you have an event in mind here in Japan that you are absolutely heart set on seeing, and if it ends up in summer, then it does, and if you can bear with the heat and humidity, then by all means still do it, of course. But if it is at all possible, if you can avoid the heat and humidity over here, then please try and do so, because it is brutal over here, unfortunately. So yeah. If you had the money, you'd love to explore out, but you'd probably do the golden route for the first time. Yeah, all those big cities for the first time around is probably, you know, the typical thing that a lot of people end up doing, but it's still good. You can still see some of the usual spots. You might see like a golden nugget of something out of the way if you are able to take a bit of a travel, but of course, yeah, whatever it is that you'd like to get out of the country, that's what you come over here and do. So I recommend it wholeheartedly. Alright, yeah. So yeah, feel free to stick around. We're going to continue the game here.
The director and producer?
I'm not focused into the game window, so we can't continue. Now we can. Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
See, I've heard this music before. It is so bouncy and bright. I love it. What to do or any ideas? I don't think we need to say like any ideas here, do we? Do we need to examine anything here? I mean, do I? Will it just show us like all the usual details that I've seen already? I don't think I need to examine here again. Let's just go. Let's just go. Studio main gate. Right there, no questions asked. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gate.
Oh, no one's here.
Right. Now that they have Miss All back in custody, I guess I don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey! In the guard station, look! She left her donuts! Aww. What? I wasn't gonna eat them.
Said as someone who totally would have eaten the donuts. Also, that was a... Yeah, this is a very loud, That's very loud for a birdie tweet. I do have to say. Outside Studio 1? They haven't cleared the way to Studio 2 yet, it looks like. Studio 1 entrance.
Hey, Nick! It looks like Detective Gunshi wasn't here today.
You're right. He's probably out of his neck in paperwork after the commotion after today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path of the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are here today. Now's our chance, Nick! Let's check it out!
So you're saying we can go there? My god, we can! It's a new location. New location. Hey, gotta love it. Gotta love our old, boxcar van like that in good old Japanifornia. Or Japan, if it was released in Japan, technically, so, you know, it's Japanifornia. It's the same thing. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance.
This is Studio 2?
I thought so.
Doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there!
It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
Are we sure? Have we stumbled across a holiday home of sorts, like a rental caravan of something? I don't know. We will be having a look at many things around here, though. We can... No, that's evidence. We can slide to the left. Or slide to the right. We'll start from the left side and go on our way. Alright. It's a light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
Oh, but look! I have this! I didn't even need to present it to it. The game did it for me. The game's writing my own jokes.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
Because it's funny. Everybody does it, surely. Oh, no, on the slide. I want to look at the furnace. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. They either don't clean it, or it was used very recently for unscrupulous dealings, but we will have to find out. There's a big 2 painted here.
Probably because it's a studio too?
Probably. Though it doesn't look anything like a studio. That it does not. As I have said before. Why is there a dinner set out here? What's been going on? Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too!
What's up with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak! I've got a 5th stomach for that! Something does seem out of place.
So, what?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
When the mystic says that something is odd, you best believe it is a goddamn odd thing to occur. Yes, indeed. These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
Hey, one man's junk is another man's... What is it? What is it the Grinch says in the live-action one? One man's toxic sludge and another man's potpourri? I don't know, some kind of a soup. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Yeah, like I said, somebody's got a holiday home in the middle of a freaking movie studio. So what do you make of that, huh? Oh look, there's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty! You're taking good care of these.
Oh, don't get too close. Don't get too close. That should be another O there. Too close. That fence looks dangerous. I was gonna say, doesn't it just? One of the little spiky pillar bits here is on a bit of a fritz. Been damaged. It's been damaged for what reason? I don't know.
Hey Nick, let's go inside.
Do you think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks.
Oh, shucks indeed. Right, what are we missing here? What are we missing? Are we missing anything in particular? Wanna say things in particular? Okay, so nothing of the sort right now. Back to Studio 1. Maybe go to the inside of Studio 1 again. We might find assistant girl here, maybe. October 18th, Studio 1.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, there's a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. Nick?
I feel like a babysitter over here. I feel like a gosh darn babysitter out here. Let's have an argument about this again.
Look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
So? What's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. And this girl is out there. And thus started a joke that would span the entirety of 8 to 30 generations. It's all good.
Hey look, that's the chair that the director sits in! I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, you take a look at that! One of those black and white boards they clamped at the start of filming! And look! It's a megaphone! A real-life megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action!
Oh, this girl is more trouble than I thought. Okay, if there's nothing else to speak of in here, then there's nothing to speak of in here, isn't there? Outside Studio 1. Examine the main gates, because I know I haven't done that yet. Maybe examine the computer? A computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? Well, it looks like it's been turned off for the day. But the screen is on! That's not turned off to me! You're lying to me, game. Come on. Another van? Studio van. You probably use it to carry on film equipment. Overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left of the actual film studios. Okay, I don't think we're getting useful anything out of here. What about in the employee area? Because I haven't been there yet, have we? October 18th, Global Studios employee area.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Oh, hi. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh? Oh! Yeah, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh, boy, I'm good at that.
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that train.
Oh, you mean that one? Wow. Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just, lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh! Well, I'm sure that these things happen. It's nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go and guard the station. I'm supposed to fill in for Mrs. Oldback. Oh, right. See you later, then. Good luck with your investigation.
Nah, she left that. She only did that with cardboard and duct tape. Holy guacamole. Right, we're vandalizing. We are so vandalizing. Not even a question about it. There we go.
So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today? He came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can? We can be vandals?
Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. I know I'm gonna regret this. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes?
Hiya! There! That should make the kids happy.
The things we do. The things I do for love. The drink grate is off. And I know who did it.
And now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live so free of guilt. If only he could, right? If only he could. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe that was someone else's deal.
Hey, we're not thieves.
Oh, but we did take that car key.
We borrowed that. There is a difference. And so it looks like that we will be able to move in, right? Dressing room in October 18th, Global Studios dressing room.
This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Ah. She's got a point. My god, sometimes when she's right, she might be right. Let us ponder that as we go for a second break of today's stream. Because we, like I said, it's coming to the hour again where we usually run our hourly ad breaks to get rid of pesky pre-rolls, give myself a break, give all of you out there a break if you're still coming in to enjoy this. I sincerely hope that you are. But, yeah. Get some stretching done in the meantime because I desperately need to do so. YouTube land, there will be no such thing as a break because we always cut them out to the highlights, but do feel free, if you like to take a quick pause, go up and do some things to make sure you're taking care of yourselves while enjoying this video. Of course, you do you on that one. Just make sure that you're comfortable and having a great time enjoying the video. And we'll be back for more when the break is over. I shall see you for then. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Love the grooves. I love the good old plippy ploppy grooves that this old game has. How they preserved the soundtrack from the Game Boy Advance, or at least rewrote it with cleaner sounding instruments for the collection version, the trilogy collection that we're playing right now. Sounds really nice, doesn't it? So, we're going to continue where we left off. How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to the video as always. If you're enjoying this, of course, in YouTube land, or wherever you're enjoying this from, you know what to do wherever you're enjoying this from. If you're in YouTube enjoying this, you can do the things of the usuals. Leave a like and comment down below. If you want to go further with your love and support, you can subscribe, you can hit the bell, you can do all of that great stuff, and it does mean a lot, and it does help out a lot. Right. Nah, I'm trying to figure out now if anything in this room looks immediately different from previously. The tea set, I think, was here originally. I don't think the bag was here previously, was it? Let's check that out.
Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kinda shocked.
Hiya! Leave those alone! The Wolfmen found on Mars? Huh, I'll have to buy that issue. Ah man, here's me thinking that might be a bit special. I don't know, does the mask count? It's a different mask. I think it's a different mask than what the Steel Samurai has, isn't it? Or unless the Steel Samurai has like a helmet on or something. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick! Get with the picture! God, you're like an old man.
Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig.
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda? Underselling it much. Hey, the girl is allowed to have a fandom. She's allowed to choose. It looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. I mean, that's obvious and such. There's some regular suits in them among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. And no evidence of a samurai suit left there, of course not. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Wait, Nick!
What now?
These snacks! They passed the expiration date!
Well, then don't eat them.
They're snacks! They're meant to be eaten!
And sometimes people just forget to plainly eat them, Myra. It's not gonna be the end of the world. She says it like it is. I always have mirrors in like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky like a hedgehog and just how I like it. My hair was actually blue, my suit is blue, I could be called Sonic! I could be called Phoenix Wright Sonic Attorney or something. Oh, Sonic Wright. Phoenix the Hedgehog. However we want to go for it. Yeah. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. But I think there's not much to that. Move. What else is there to examine here? Is there anything new? We did just take this away, didn't it? Oh, I did actually check out the grate itself. The grate. The grate that was used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. I've already checked out the hole. Powered bicycle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Oh, don't people cycle to get exercise? Yeah, yeah. People don't like going up hills in bicycles. That's kind of the thing. Oh, that must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
So what else would they keep in the film studio? What else would they keep in there? The Ark of the Covenant? I've seen Indiana Jones. Yeah, I don't know if I'm seeing anything else here. Main gate again. Oh yeah, that's where she ended up. That's right, that's right.
Oh, hello. Ho-ho! You look all out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay, we can talk and press and have a word with things about things. Let's go! So, how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They wouldn't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
Oh, you mean those plates with the steak bones left over them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it?
They're not letting you. They're gonna get bot flies everywhere and it's gonna be terrible.
Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them. But I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Winback's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
Naturally, like, I don't know if those spry legs can do much. They could do it when she was like, I don't know, back in the 50s or something, but not now. So I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here at the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh? Yeah, much interesting. Alright, that's all I get so far, but... Oh, she could have something to say about this. Nope, that's me looking at it. I need to present that. Hiya! Could you take a look at this?
That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway?
Huh, looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Oh, never mind. Oh, it was worth a shot. Do you have details about this? Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon?
Oh, you mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around.
So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Oh dear, not like this. Card key.
Wow, they give a lawyer one of those car keys?
Well, I'm sort of borrowing it.
I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those car keys here.
I guess they're pretty good about keeping those out of outsiders' hands. Yeah, thanks. I'll be careful. Okay. Did we get anything else to talk?
No, not really.
I think this might be just a case of like moving back and forth and such. I tell you, we haven't been to the detention center actually to get a word in with our good friend, our good gentle giant, Mr. Will. October 18th, detention center visitors room. Oh, Mr. Wright. Thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth.
You can say that again.
Yeah, let's not.
So, WP! Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Oh, be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe y'all can give us details about Photo and Samurai Spear. Let's go. Regarding the murder weapon... Yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through?
Oh yeah, I goofed around on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
With duct tape, we heard.
Yep. Ooh, you definitely have details about the fact that you were photoing here, so... Give us more, please! Why am I looking at it again? I don't need to do that. That button I need to press. So, regarding this photograph... Yeah? This really, truly, and absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room?
Yeah. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? Gosh darn it, that's the question. But who? But what does an owl say? Who? I mean, someone would go... To be honest with you. And... Oh yeah, talk to you about these. So do, fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, and not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yeah, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this! I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer! Fresh off the bar! He's a greenhorn! Look at him, he's baby! And when he loses, he's gonna lose big!
I see. Wow, whose side is she on?
JP! Hi!
How's the JP? How's the guy doing? Probably getting ready for their shenanigans later, probably. Steel Samurai case, you know it. Case 1-3. Having a great time with it. Having a great time with it. Having a great time with all this, to be fair, honestly. Still going very well. Having fun just like being everybody's voice. I enjoyed doing an old bag. I enjoyed being a windy bag.
Yes, all up here like this, you whippersnapper!
I love doing that. It's great.
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not. Boy, I sure hope not. Right? Okay, good. I don't think you've got anything else to mention here, to be honest. Maybe time to start moving around again? Or is it time to get ideas?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday! Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information!
Okay, what do we do then? Bright ideas on that one? What do you think we should do?
What do we... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer!
Oh, right. There's no point hanging around here.
That's what I've been saying! Come on, let's get into the studios pronto!
Okay, right back there then. Move. The echo for it in a monologue is amazing. I got all the voices for it. Whenever blue text comes out for like inner voices, we always switch to this voice so we can tell like, oh my god, this is what we're truly thinking. You know, like a good lawyer would do, show confidence and speak right on the outside. But just be like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life on the inside? That's what we do around here. We're completing the thing here. I miss these games. I love the characters so much. They're really good. They're really good. Yep. Time to move. Time to get going. Back to studio. We already presented photo and stuff to you. That would be the most useful things to do with you, I think. Studio 1 again. Move again. Maybe things are happening now outside Studio 2 now that we've got everything sorted. It seems promising. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Not Le Clash.
Eee! Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer!
Someone must be inside!
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh, it's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it!
Oh, if it'll let us. I mean, I'd like to think Penny would be a lot nicer than old Windy Bag would be, so let's give that a try. Talk. Or not? Question mark? The main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer out on patrol there. Try the PC again. It's been turned off for the day. That's blooming brilliant, isn't it? Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe not grab it from people. Maybe grab it from just looking about the place, question mark. Ugh, I'm bushed. Maybe I'll just sit down here for a bit.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever.
Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired.
Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over.
I am still young. Young and hot. What do we say? Growing old is the thing that we have to do. Growing up is a thing that you're allowed not to do. That's what we like to say around here. Growing old is a certainty, but growing up, that is mandatory. You can choose not to if you want to, so long as you're nice about it. Penny is a sweet bean so far. We like them. The entrance to Studio 1. This is a studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Well, speaking of then, let's just say very quickly, because we haven't done that for a while. Always have them contingencies. Maybe try again in Studio 1, but there might be something that I overlooked in here. Did I overlook a thing? Studio equipment?
Look at the camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Hey, smile, Nick. You're a star.
So stop that! Come on, Phoenix, you're a star in all our eyes. Don't worry about it. What about next? Why would I not be allowed to examine the toolbox of all the things? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, learning's fine, but I want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. And that's what scares me. Yeah, I think I'm unfortunately maybe missing things here. We've already had the stepladder argument. I think the same one twice now, so we're good on that one. They outlined where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was still found inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expect a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. And that's all there is in here. They didn't say this mountain is Fuji, is it? They had a joke on this. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Oh, it's Neo. It's New Fuji Mountain. Of course it is. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo.
Oh, I forgot there's a difference. Oh, silly me. Right, so if it's not there, oh gosh, where else haven't I looked yet? Can we examine the statue? Studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before.
When did they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant.
I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you'd probably need a crane to move that thing.
Probably so.
Probably so, definitely so. In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it without a problem.
This monkey head is real heavy.
Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell.
Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. That's what Gummy says. I must be overlooking something quite, majorly here. Yeah, Penny got nothing else to talk about. I must be, might be something in the employee area that I've overlooked. Mayhaps. Let's see. You're too
late, Phoenix! I am now officially forklift certified!
That's totally my behavior, isn't it? Remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's T-bone steak on one of the plates, minus the steak. Minus the steak. Mirror steak. Vendor. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Oh, wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Huh, be my guest.
Okay. Oh, too bad, it's sold out.
If only we were allowed to. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to have be the star and have your own room like this. Must be nice to be popular and famous. Main gate. Outside 1. Move again. Outside 2. Because this is where we're finding that shenanigans are occurring. Try the door again. The trailer door, which is locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. So how should I get there, then? How should I do this? If I ain't allowed to... If I ain't allowed to talk to them about anything... We already presented the card key... Guide map? It's worth a shot, maybe.
Not really sure what that is, sorry.
She works here, she doesn't know the map for her own goddamn work area. Maybe that makes sense, huh? Will you know anything about the car key? We found this car key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yeah.
Can people outside the studios get these cards?
I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Well, that's good. That seems to have gotten us not really much leeway. Still gotta, how do I get Penny to move? How do I get Penny to, like, move so I can check out the... what is it? There's something I gotta do. Oh, there's something I gotta see. Half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Old Tokyo Castle. I mean, he's right. What I be missing here? So I can't then move through there, can I? Have I missed a movement? There's no using evidence on anything here. This isn't one of those games. Oh. WTF, who are you dudes, Lamau?
Huh? Wait, you first! Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me!
Whatever, lamers! How could you not know the great Salmonella? I make the lead shows! The Steel Samurai, mine! RTFC! Read the film credits.
Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. I just, you look so, sorry.
Oh, no, it's quite alright, really. It's fine, Raffle.
What is it?
You know, a closer inspection. Yeah, I think I understand your reaction, Fran. I think I understand it quite clearly. Oh dear, this man. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rocks, or...
Rocks? Hey, you're drooling!
Lol, buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess! The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Raffle Lamau. Pink Princess?
Why is it gonna be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo-Old Tokyo?
Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Why, it certainly ain't you, Phoenix. Oh, burn! Oh, I can't believe this is a man that's in our life right now. We gotta deal with them now. I'm thrilled about this. So you're director / producer, whomsoever you are, then, Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting for lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch, sad face emoji. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, suckers. I hate missing out on food.
Nick, what does sucksaurus mean?
No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Does it really? Should we try it? I'm gonna try actually like presenting stuff untowards him first. Present. Would you know about the weapon, maybe? I try not to pay too much attention to things that don't interest me, lol.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Please do not be creepy. I know this is probably far and away an impossibility for you, but please try and make an effort at least. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh right, the doctor would know about the injury. He was there. That he would indeed. Hey you, have a look at my badge. I try not to be too much that don't interest me at all. Excuse me. Alright, let's continue talking to the freak then. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She is a genius. Math skills all the way. It was scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. So who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also, a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension, Swaz. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all great-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. They could be potentially, yes. Nonel's card? You did not pay attention to that. Superb. Autopsy report. Superb. You've been the creep for everything. Guide map. Yep, superb. He only really pays attention to that being them. Right, really, there's nothing more to this now. Studio gate.
Ah! You again! How rude! Acting like you see the ghost!
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Well, Mr. Powers is pretty tall. And broad. Not like you.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wait. They let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Sucks to be me.
Anyway, novice whippersnapper, this old lady never forgives a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. And you sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady is too much. She is. I think I have the perfect screenshot for her right there. This is great. Oh dear me, oh dear me, oh dearie me, oh me, oh my. I was saying that in thought speak, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, you could tell me more about Fanboy. Let's go. So, about that kid that you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious.
I'm about to make like a comparison to like the fact her pupils disappear when she gets like white hot angry like this and huffing and puffing like that. She becomes not human when this happens, I think. She may very well be a creature of not of this mortal plane. Let's say that. About the director, the one was here on the day of the murder?
If I see him again, I'm taking him down too! I think she's losing it!
We are not getting anything out of you. Unless we start presenting. I have a feeling she's not going to respond well to anything I show her now. Yeah, I guess unfortunately so. Back to employee area is but it's child!
Hey! Hey, wait!
Oh, but he came in right through that train!
Hey, Kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? I won't punch a kid, I swear. Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
You gotta head into Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddo again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
Well, how many interesting people have we come across in this one episode today? Old Bag. Then Salmonella, and now we got Snooping Child here. 3 very interesting peoples that we have come to know quite, or will know quite, unfortunately, quite intimately by the end of this one, I think, unfortunately. Okay, let's get just talking to you first. You're the Steel Samurai, let's talk about you with that one. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you on that name, evildoer! What do you mean? Where are the Steel Samurai side? You can't fool me. Okay. Then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Easy. Like some fries with that? Huh. Not bad, Kiddo. Watch it.
What are they doing? It's called being fans of a, being in a fandom, Phoenix. Maybe someday you'd appreciate this. Let's go. Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
You were here, weren't you?
Did you see anything?
He
Huh?
always... The Steel Samurai always wins! Always! Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
No way am I telling you losers! But wait! Let me go! Huh. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out.
A bottle? Why was this sitting here, I wonder? Found a bottle on the table in the employee area. The riddle says sleeping pills. Oh boy. We have a case of pills! Got some pills here. Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything?
Right. Yeah, as I said, several very interesting people. Maybe it's might be time to introduce the people around a new thing that we found. Empty bottle. It's probably just as good that you're not interested in sleeping pills because my god, that has connotations. Okay, you're no use. You're no use. We back out. We move. We go main gate.
Huh? Where's that old windbag?
Odd of her to leave her post.
Hey! Nick, that was her! Stop! Whippersnapper!
Yeah, it sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped.
Maya sure looks happy. Delighting in the misfortune of elderly folk. Maya is a character. Maya is certainly a character. Oh, goodness me. All these voices are a lot of work, I'll tell you what. The things I do for entertainment purposes are doing every single voice that I come across here. It's like, wow. Aha! She probably turned the system back on again so we can have a look at it.
Hey, Nick! Now's our chance! Let's check out the guard station!
Oh, good idea.
Hmm? Oh! This is it, Nick! The trailer key!
The key to that trailer in Studio 2!
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
The trailer key that reads Studio 2 trailer slipped into my pocket. Well, we're doing save very quickly, and we know immediately where we are going with that. I do believe. Move. Outside Studio 1. Move. Outside Studio 2. Not move there. Examine. Slide to the left. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. Hmm. It opened!
Great! Let's go, Nick!
Well, she seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
Ah, not that either. It's okay. In the trailer. The Singing Samurai, Samurai Summer, Dynamite Samurai. I feel like the studio is kind of a one-trick pony in all honesty. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Hello, ma'am.
Ah! Someone's in here! Names? Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And, who might you? Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, Dee Vasquez? She is quite beautiful. And we're gonna be into her face right away here. She has a look, honestly, and a nice look at that, honestly. Okay, you talk. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder? Miss Vasquez? Script? Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it.
Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. She's likely not to speak until we actually find something for her, but in chance that we might get elsewhere with this, let's see.
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vasquez?
It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick! She's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her!
Hey, don't get mad at me! About the director, Sal Manella, was it? What exactly is his role here?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird?
It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
Yeah, maybe it is.
Wait.
Yes?
If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Hello, Tired. I am Laura. I had to. The moment was open. The goal was open. I took my kick. So there you go. But otherwise, how you doing, Cass? I know you're tired, but hopefully not a bad kind of tired. Are you just, like, running low on the energy and want some sleepies? That's the breathing hole? Not the water hole. Whew. Holy shoot. Pardon me, sorry about
drink, bartender.
No, don't make me drink! I choke on my drink,
Hey,
clearly!
what's that? We want you to drink something.
Alright, this time we'll drink it properly, don't worry about it. Okay, let's breathe a bit. Worst type of cough, yep. When the water goes down the breathing hole where it's not meant to go. Yep. It was regular, but nah. I was sick. I was, but I'm not anymore. That's luckily, yeah. I feel a ton better from how I was feeling last week. Yeah. Still doesn't mean that I can't accidentally put water down my lung throat. You know what I mean? So yeah. Well, that's the thing to walk into, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, we got a memo. Memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13, and now add it to the court record. Okay. Right, she is oblivious to all of this here. Oh my god, we got another raid! Hi! Thank God you caught me after I was having my coughing fit from water. Hey, Juke, it's raining us! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me shout out the lovely Bean. Juke, there you go. She's in with the fire emotes as usual. And then we're doing some Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X, as it was. Oh, it's Final Fantasy X going for you. Are you having a good time with it? I assume it's not the first time playthrough because I think you're a big Final Fantasy fan, aren't you? That blurb of yourself, you're an idiot who plays games. You're somebody who plays games. I'm sure it's not idiot. Don't worry about it. But yes, hello. How's it going? It's going fine. We're having fun with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney here. Part of my big Ace Attorney chronology series playthrough. I'm doing the entirety of the series in in-game order, in-game timeline order, shall we say. We have done all of Great Ace Attorney 1 and 2, and we're into the into these. I played these games as a kid and forgot most of it. All I know now is yeah, that I do know. We'll get to that probably sometime down the line with me having to play through as many games as I have to do for finishing this one. But I am aware about, yeah, that. I am aware of that. You're getting close to the end of Final Fantasy X. Is it going good? Yes. A look at my recommended channels tells me that Legends ZA was release date. Really, I wouldn't have noticed. But anyway, yeah, people in with GK's raised to me. Thank you for joining in, and with your friend, my friend as well, GK. Hope your stream was good and you enjoyed yourselves over there, and hopefully you enjoy yourselves around here as well. My name is Laura Petal. I have done, I've been doing, like I said, this Ace Attorney series for quite a while. Now we also do regular variety stuff for playthroughs of all such of things. I like things like platformers and kart races, and getting into more sort of RPGs and story-based games like this, and VNs for like things and such for that. We're having a great time with it all. We do 3 times a week usually, or we try to stick to that. 3 times a week. So if this is what you are looking for and you like the vibes around here, of course you can come around, stick around, and want to go further with your love support. You can always do the follow, you can do the good things, you can do whatever you are doing on that one. But yeah, if anybody needs to go and do their raid and run, that is absolutely fine. If you have some post-stream care you need to get done, then go and do that. But if you can stick around while doing so, we'd love to have you here, because we are always welcoming. We always have a good time when people, our friends and new people, come in to say hello to us. It's nice to have you here again, UK. And yeah, please enjoy your time whenever you can spend around here. Or if you need to go and do your post-raid care, that's fine too. Edgy emo prosecutor, or is it a lawyer? I think we might be prosecutors later. Yes, I'm also aware of that character. They are mostly prosecutor. At least in one of the games, they are like the lead prosecutor that you go up against. They have a little bit of a cameo in the following game where they're more on the defense side, but like I said, we'll get to all of that. Probably not in the near future. But we'll get to that. You have a new badge on you. Oh yeah, I do see that. I do see the Chikorita. I do see that. If you're such someone who is streaming ZA today, you get a Chikorita. Go and do that if you want. I would otherwise get ZA myself, but honestly, I would probably save that for when I hopefully eventually get my hands on the Switch too. That might not happen for a while, but I'm still looking out for one when I get a better chance to do so later. But we'll see. This room be swaying. Oh, the woman. Oh yeah, you mean D Vasquez here? Yeah. She's a bit of an enigma right now to us. She's kind of been, you know, piping it up all the time and not paying us much mind until she has a script. She will not talk to us until we have a script, she says. So we need to go and do the script. Yes. So yeah, move. Outside 2. Keep moving. Outside studio 1. Keep moving. Main gate. Keep moving. So the fact that we've got to do this in moves like this, I'm glad that like when we get to the later games they sort of iron this out and just have all the locations available for you to go to. Pardon me again. She has a fancy design, she must be the criminal in the case. We'll see, because I actually don't know the... very specifics about the case. This is all like a first-time personal playthrough for me. I know rough details, but I don't know exactly how the cases go. So again, we won't be trying to spoil too much on that one. So yeah, can't be pretty. I don't want to see the lungs. I don't know. Maybe she keeps them at least well kept in that one. All right. We have a thing for you. Take the thing. Take the thing here. Here, I got this from the producer. Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? Oh, I must have left it somewhere. Oh, my ass is pwned if I don't find it.
Nick, it might be good to just look in other places where he's likely to have been.
I agree. Alright, we got more busy work to do. That's fine. Off to now, you're so tired. A great day, but so tired. Well, you do what you need to do, Cass. Absolutely fine on that one, and anybody else needing to do that as well. Only played the 3DS one, you're just guessing on that one. So, yeah, we're all guessing here. We're all in the dark on this one, unless you've all played the game yourselves. By this point. So, where was I going with this? I was going with, I'm seeing where my ad timer is. We'll do one more very quick break. How does he talk in Japanese if he does leet speak in this one? I don't know. And do I want to know? I mean, it might be interesting, but we'll have to wait and see. He probably does a lot of, like, otaku-centric lingo, whatever that might be. I don't know specifics about that one, but we'll see. So, as I said, I've seen what the ad timer is. We're going to run one more very quickly, and then do a little bit more afterwards as well, so we can sort of get to a point where we can start wrapping this up maybe. But yeah, we'll go and do one more quick break, run the ads, get rid of those pesky pre-rolls, and let you do some business if you need to. YouTube land, there will be no such thing as a break in the video. We always take them out in our highlights, but of course, if you want to take a quick pause and go do some stuff before coming back to us for the last little bit, that's absolutely fine too. Just make sure you're taking care of yourselves out there, and in any case, we'll be back in a few minutes' time for finishing things off here. So let's see. See you around here back in a few minutes' time. In a bit. So it's been staring at us like this for goodness knows how long. I kind of wanted to snap out of it, or we will just move ourselves. So yeah, as we just offered him the note that says get the director the script, or get the producer the script, the man here is like, I don't know where the script went. So that's helpful for us. We're going to go to places where he likely would have been to try and find said script. And now actually thinking about it, if I go to... Sorry, no, not back in there. I don't need to see man again, not until I have the thing he wants. Studio main gate. Because I'll be honest, I think I might have already seen where something that looks like a script could be. Inside Studio 1...
We're back at the scene of the crime? Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick.
Quick, Nick, she says, like a picnic. I'm gonna say these papers look like a script, don't they? On the director's chair of all the places where they would be. There we go.
Hey, look! That's a chair the director sits in! I've always wanted to sit in one of these!
The director? Maya! Take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere?
Aha! Found it, Nick! The script!
Good work. Oh lord, that paper look moldy. I don't know about you, but that looks like, yeah. Why am I putting that in my pocket? It looks moldy, for crying out loud. Well, it does say episode 13, so that's what we need. That's what we need. It's time to motor on out of here. Do not want to keep this moldy paper in my pocket for longer than I need to. Can we not offer it straight to Miss D, actually? We could cut out the middleman. Cut out the middleman, as it were. Go. Got it. Here! We found it! Your script!
Ah!
The script was handed to D. Vasquez. So many awkward silences with this lady. You're not gonna talk to us?
Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are?
Powers is lawyers?
Right.
Am I a suspect?
No, it's just, well, no, but no, I mean, just, well, no, but...
You wanted to know about the day of the murder?
Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help.
You know there was a meeting here at noon?
Yeah, with the director and the people from the network.
Correct. Now, listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave.
Impossible? Why?
The path was blocked.
The path? You sure about that? You couldn't just walk around the bush? You couldn't just walk around the bush? You sure about that? You sure about that? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked?
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with the broken head.
Oh, right, that! What an original name.
Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3 o'clock. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus none of us could have gone to Studio 1.
What?
It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the heads. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story.
But wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1!
2:30. The time of death. Very well. Come.
The question mark?
That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with a ooking.
It is a monkey after all.
Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke.
Huh?
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15?
That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent.
Miss Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30.
See? Goodbye.
Okay, added to the court record, Mr. Monkey's head blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m. and 2:15 is when the timer stopped in the clock.
What do we do now, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer.
It's over.
We're finished.
Well, it sure doesn't look good. I guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. It's time for the strategy meeting, and that all the words that are going to be in that meeting are, "We're boned." Studio main gate. And then back to Wright and Co. offices. Right? Yep, I get so. October 18th, Wright and Co. law offices. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. A little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia! It's you! What took you so long?
Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble.
Right. Oh, wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble.
I'd say so.
What do you mean we have one lead?
The boy, of course.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers.
I don't know. He didn't sound like he was gonna help us at all.
I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix.
Oh, thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Okay. Mangate Studio and try and look for them again. Oh, look, it's a windy bag. How you doing? What's wrong? She's been chasing that boy this whole time.
When I catch him,
Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him.
What was your first clue? I've got a hostage now, though, whippersnapper.
A hostage? What do you mean? What's this about a hostage?
When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran.
I'm gonna interrupt my acting to say thank you for the follow to Moosity. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your time over here. However much you can spare is always appreciated. Enjoy what you see around here.
You'll come back for this one.
It's kind of hard to understand her with all the puffing and puffing.
Phoenix, that hostage might just be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that.
Oh, good idea.
No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do!
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her?
A trade, huh? I wonder... Yeah, why do I have a terrible idea? I have a terrible idea, I think. Yeah, she's still busy catching her breath to tell me anything. She does not need the bottle of pills. She really does not need that. I don't know why she... I don't know what I was thinking. Let's say, can we, like, filter about the area? Maybe Studio 1... If there's nothing happening there, then I guess nothing in Studio 1. Is there something happening in 2? Not right now, but what about the trailer? Okay, not happening. Not happening there either. Back to 1. Back to main gate. She's still huffing and bloating herself. We'll come back to you for a moment. Employee area. Things might occur here. Employee area. Hey, you! Wait a sec!
Huh? Phoenix, was that the boy?
Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins.
I think he ran into the dressing room.
Did he really? Let's motor. October 18th, Global Studios, dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Ha! Found you!
Ah!
Damn it! He's getting away!
Come back! There. He's back.
So how did she,
Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please?
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. Nice to meet you.
Yo,
And I'm Phoenix Wright.
who asked?
Phoenix, you can take it from here.
I'm not so sure I'm qualified. But if anything, let's get an idea of what happened actually. So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
Oh, no, nothing.
Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? Valid response, Cody. Wouldn't want to talk to Mia before Phoenix. We just bully Phoenix. This is just the absolute main character syndrome he has. Like, I'd rather talk to other characters other than the main character. Yeah, I see how it is. Yep. Need to bribe you with a thing. No. This is gonna be stupid, but no.
What's that? Boring. How come a person be so lame? If you were a superhero, you'd be lame-o, man.
Ooh, I would give you such a thrashing. Maybe he'd like more of like an all-access kind of thing. Yo, do you want jangly keys? Jingle jangle, though! Jingle jangle! No, okay. How about a signed autograph? I can get you one of those.
Hey, it's a Steel Samurai! Huh? No, why's he trying to be his foot like that? Where'd you get this, anyway?
No, it's like... No, hey, you want a samurai... You want a spear?
Oh, the Samurai Spear! That's totally cool! I wish I had one, too.
Wow, this kid and Maya would get along great. So he likes a bunch of stuff, but doesn't want to take any of them as a bribe. This is all access. Do you want that? No. Do you want to know where you are? Are you lost, child? No. No, none of these are working. I guess talk about the samurai then. Not the jangle keys / silly. Not the jingle jangle keys. Like jingle jangle jingle jangle. Look at the keys. Look at the keys. Look at the keys. No, it's not that. So the Steel Samurai's so cool. I think he's the bomb.
Oh, what a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai.
Hey, what's that attitude?
Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell like that. Don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
Okay, he's being very hard pressed here. I mean, he'll stay there, right? Question mark? Yeah, he'll stay there. Okay. I got no clues there. No clues there, because I'm wanting to hop out of the actual thing itself. She'd be devastated here.
Sorry? What was that about Maya?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. There were no snacks there. Nope, nothing at all in the slightest. Don't worry about it. Though I do like it when Mia pops up in the channel, and some of the things you look at have new interactions, which I think is pretty nice. Mr. Powers is back.
Now, Phoenix, It's not polite to look through other people's belongings.
Hey, don't look at me! Tell that to your sister. We can still talk to each other from beyond the grave, it's fine. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
You don't know Samurai Boogie Woogie? You're even lamer than I thought.
What does everybody know about this show? Because you are not with it, Phoenix, unfortunately. You might have been with it once, but they changed what it was. Now what the new thing is... Now what the new it is, it's scary, and it'll happen to you. Right, no clues, no clues. I guess I gotta look elsewhere for clues. Alright, Maya, let's split up and look for clues. Could always double check in here. Could always double check in here. Snack? Would you like snack? Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snack or something. Popcorn, at least.
Look at this! Spaghetti in a soda can?
Spaghetti? Wouldn't just the sauce come out, the noodles all stay stuck inside?
Best when slammed. I guess they want you to drink it in one gulp.
Slamming spaghetti. Right. Phoenix is behind the times. Even Edgeworth is on the trends, and that's saying something. Right? I'll have you know why I like to watch the Steel Samurai every week, Phoenix. Do you not have the streaming services now? That's what I'll probably say. Okay, yeah, none of those are working. Not working with you. I think I gotta, like, find people and start doing, like, a weird sort of trade situation or something. I don't know what to do about this. Yeah, I actually didn't properly examine the trailer yet. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spent that much money on these sets. I mean, they got a budget. It's an old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster looks like it's been hanging there for years.
This is one of my favorite movies. Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one. That would be kind of sad.
You'd need the memento of Mia for crying out loud, Phoenix. Come on. It's another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell does samurai sing about? Chopping off heads?
It's a samurai musical set in ancient Japan.
Samurai musical? Is that even a genre? Well, I'm impressed. You know your stuff, Mia.
Oh, Maya's a real fan. I just picked a little up.
Secret. I know your secret, Mia. Don't worry about it. Would you like the green juice? Would you like the green juice? Maybe the kid wants to drink you out of the green juice bottle? Maybe. This is where they had that meeting. There were documents and paper cups scattered around. Another heck of a lot there. Wait! Things in the trash can, surely! Nothing here could be a clue. Really? Just some paper cups and some crumpled documents. Foiled again. Nothing in the garbage can. Can't believe them. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter is coming. I don't know why I went into a song of fire and ice, but you know, it's fine. I don't know what I'm finding, what I need to be bargaining and trading for, but I confuzzled. I very confuzzled. Move again, inside one. Did I miss a beat in number one? Did I miss a beat? Will Mia have an argument with us about a stepladder? A perfectly normal stepladder. I've never actually used one. I don't like heights. I'm a firm believer that humankind was made to keep both feet on the ground. Aw, you're a spoil sport. You don't blame the... You don't play... you don't have fun with the... What is it? Have I played the Extended games before? Is this your first playthrough? So some of the games I have been involved in, like, group sessions playing through as well. I'm going to be shouting out a good friend of mine, where I have done, like I said, group playthroughs of this, where we do sort of a similar thing to this one, with just more people, play through the games and put our silly voices to everything. I'm going to recommend you follow Ebat the Cat for that kind of thing, where there's a regular Saturday show on most Saturdays where we do this sort of thing, playing through a variety of games. So I've been involved in playthroughs of some of the later Ace Attorney games. Thinking specifically, I know about things in 5, I know Ace Attorney 6, I've been through a full playthrough of that. I've been through Ace Attorney Investigations 2, done a full playthrough of that. I've even been through Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright. I've been through that one too. And I know bits and bats and details of the series, of all the different games in the series, sort of in general. But this is the first full sort of personal playthrough where I personally see everything and do all the stuff in the game and see it for proper. So it's kind of a first playthrough, in a way. You could probably say that, yeah. We have already done through the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We've done Great Ace Attorney 1 and Great Ace Attorney 2. Both of those are fantastic. And I'm not often starts on the newer games and goes to the oldies. Yeah. Well, yeah. What I'm doing here is what I'm calling the chronology playthrough. I'm doing all of them, all the mainline ones at least. We're doing them in the in-game timeline order. So that's why we started with Great Ace Attorney on my personal run, and we've moved into the original trilogy of 1, 2, 3. Then next after that will be Investigations 1 and 2 with Miles Edgeworth, and then we'll go on to 4, 5, 6 in the Apollo Justice trilogy. And that will round things up, and maybe by then there might be an Ace Attorney 7. Who knows? Maybe even by then they might do a redux of the Professor Layton crossover. Who knows? I'm side-eyeing Capcom. Side-eyeing Capcom. It's like, I would actually get that if you did it. Come on now. Let's have the same brainwave here. Let's go. But anyway. Sorry, I'm focused out of the game again. Yeah, I don't think... Wait, am I finding something here? Do I get them the script? Ace 27. I know, I'm giving you false hope, probably. I know, I'm giving myself it too. Don't worry about it. A classic director's chair. I'm surprised I don't have an extra large one for Mr. Manella. Wow, he really wouldn't even want the script? I don't know what to get this guy. I don't know what to trade. What am I doing wrong? What do I do? Where do I go? What do I need to give you? Are you interested in the trailer? Miss Allback, I'm borrowing this, just so you know.
Okay. Just be sure to give it back.
She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. Question, then. Okay, too busy with that.
I told you I saw. It was powers.
Well, at least she's consistent. She has no thing in that one. She has no thing with that. She knows no thing with the monkey head either. What do I give you, card key? Take it back?
Hey, that's a card. Studio 1?
Right, a card key into Studio 1.
I could visit Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Mrs. Oldback?
Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then?
If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Just in case this ends up being the wrong decision. You have it. Take it. Because then we'll take you away. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. The car key lent to Miss Oldbag.
Listen to me, Sonny.
I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal?
What's this? Steel Samurai trading card?
That's the kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai cards added to the court record. Apparently, these are really popular with the kids these days. They are, as they say, the bomb.
Right, I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Okay, now I know what to do. Go back to studio, go back to employee place, go back to dressing room. I have something of yours you will probably like, my child. Have some cards. Have some pretty pictures. Give it to Cody, maybe then he'll let you cooperate. That's exactly what I was thinking. So, Cody, this look familiar?
Hey, you are!
You are? Huh?
You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Now for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me.
But that's my card! Why offer me something I already own? You're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, mainly the principle of fair trade. Now for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach kids in schools these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever, I don't need that card.
I imagine just like it's like when he's usually when he usually looks so like done or tired or exasperated behind the prosecutor's the defendant's bench, and he's just there, just like it's that sort of emotion, but just times 10. You know, it's just like, you're kidding me.
I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours.
What? After I went through all this trouble, God, my inner Homer Simpson is about to come out of this kid.
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Yeah, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? This is far more work than it's worth. Far more in all honesty, but honestly, I feel like I should wrap this up before actually ending off. So, how will I trade for a really rare card? How will I do that? Premium ultra rare stakes, about to say the same thing. Yeah, right. I would say, yeah, we haven't been to detention for quite a while. Visitor's room. I guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix. Well, fat load of help this was. Wait, no, don't tell me, this is what we do. Really. Show me that isn't gonna do any good. You know what they say, dead men don't tell tales. Well, you sure are talking, though. Yeah, she is talking enough for being a deceased person, for sure. Also, can I just say the way that the position that you put in the evidence window, whenever it's Mia being channeled by Maya and she's then in that outfit, just the positioning of the window, unfortunately, it draws me to a certain area of her personage. Let's try and not think about that. Okay, so if that's not what we do, outside Studio 1. But now we won't be allowed to get in. But what about Studio 2? Have things happened in here? Things are going to happen in here. Studio 2 trailer.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello. What brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, the girl with you. Does she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
No, she's the same as always. You know, huffing smoke and being, vacant. Oh, you're talking about me, yeah. Okay. No, same as always.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I mean, I do say yes. Right, before we do, actually. Oh, you have words about Mr. Hammer? Let's go. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer?
Yes. It's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity has been waning since recently, right?
That's true. Then again, after what happened...
After what happened?
You mean you don't know about Hammer?
No, what don't I know? Tell me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, tell me! Don't leave me hanging on this one! You can't possibly do this. Now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer?
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Uh-oh. Why do we get the feeling something's being covered up here? It smells me a conspiracy! Hey, do you like trading cards? Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh. Wouldn't have taken you for that one.
Wait, that's it! And that's the card I need! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it! I don't care what girl you might think I am, but I need that card! Huh! Please, I beg you! Please trade it with me!
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards! Look, I'll trade you an ultra rare premium card!
Trade me huh?
Yes, it's a good deal for you! For your ultra rare! Please! Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate?
What's if everybody getting so excited about this? I mean, I know I have to. But you're too into this kind of thing. You need normal levels of infatuation with a hobby, please. Okay.
Really? Thanks! This is for you!
An URP card, an ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card, very valuable. Now in my cart record, thank you.
Oh, yahoo!
And there she goes.
Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great?
Yeah, it does. Again, you need like normal levels of infatuation with your hobbies. There's only so much excitement I can take in one day, please. Okay, flick through everywhere. Go back to main gate. Back to employee area. Back to dressing room. So many buttons to go through with that one. Here, I got your shiny card. Take it. Hey, see this card? Jingle jangle, jingle jangle. See this card?
Yeah, still the... Wait! That's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me!
Oh wow, I've never seen him so eager. Oh, we're right. Okay, how about a trade?
You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to brood!
No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information.
Huh, you sure? Fine by me.
Alright, shiny cards given away. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take a stand tomorrow. Really now, you say? Okay. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah?
Did you see anything unusual?
Huh?
Cody?
Huh?
Cody,
He needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too.
I saw everything.
Well, well, well. We might get some useful information out of him yet. Okay. So, you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess?
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life.
I am being lectured on life by a grade schooler. Not for the first time.
Oh, you like him too, don't ya?
Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai for great justice.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
His kind nature, his fighting skills, all willpower is his acting. Ego swish swish with sword, very cool, yes. I gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, Zam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out, it's my fan album.
What the it's all pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Oh, those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public.
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow with Sam. I got them all. I never missed one. Perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera.
Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it?
You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday.
He's 10 years old and he's got a fangled camera for his birthday. You know, when I grew up and got to 10 years old, I was looking to get some socks.
My album has a name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. If you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one.
So well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you.
The Path to Glory Samurai Scrapbook added to the record contains photos of every victory seen in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life! Even when she's dead! Alright, what did you see, Cody? Tell me everything. I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the wet cell back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost though. I was in here like maybe half an hour or so. And I finally got to the studio. After that,
What is it, Cody?
that Steel Samurai killed the bad guy! He used his samurai spear, just like always! One shot, one kill!
Now that's Widowmaker from Overwatch, if I know my thing right. She's amazing, Phoenix, that's why. Even in death, she's amazing. Yes, indeed. Even in the afterlife.
It happened so fast! I got scared! I went home after that.
I see. Oh, it must have been hard for you.
And you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you weren't speaking from the heart.
Right,
Mia, help!
Yes?
I think we can say for sure this means that Steel Samurai did it.
True enough.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So the only person left it could have been is Will Powers.
I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure.
Let's not call him then.
I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Oh, that's a gumshoe. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
Oh, I ain't going! Ah!
I thought it was something terrible to happen there. To mention there. We just witnessed a kidnapping. I think that's what just happened there.
Well, that didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court.
Well, what are we gonna do, Mia?
Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Whoa. Come to trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent?
I don't know anymore. Is what I want to say, but I think I have to say I believe. Of course he is.
That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then.
Great. Thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
To be continued. We have made it. Took a bit longer than I would have anticipated, but we have made it eventually. Save your progress to this point. Yes, Vivel, because that should be a day 3 of the trial day. Yes. So that time it said to be continued. Defendant's lobby number 01. I guess we can, like, start in here. And that's your ending point, I think, for now. It said to be continued, and unfortunately that's gonna have to be the next time we play. That is what we'll do, because we have got to a decent cutoff here now, finally. Lots of running about, I think, in this one. Going to loads of different places in the thing. Running around, chasing cards, and chasing way too many things, and way too many people, and way too many items, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. But what can you do? They didn't really... Sometimes they just don't really do a lot to try and streamline things. Although we might have to wait until the update comes along for November 19th, because that might add some streamlining. Wait and see on that one, but I don't know. There's a lot of running around in Game 1. Yeah. There's only so much you can do in the GameCube and the Game Boy Advance, could you? But no, we're still having fun with it. We're having fun playing all these characters and ruining my voice cords for it. It's absolutely fine. And we'll do some more of it next time we play this. But for now, they're updating the trilogy. November 19th, they did announce that they're gonna add some QOL updates to the thing, some extra little tidbits into it as well. Should look it up. I think it might be on the Steam page, to be honest with you. So yeah, go check it out. They did do an announcement of it. But yeah, well, that said, if there's any point that you've missed during today's hopefully very, very fun video for all of you, if you've been watching this in our Twitch stream, we will make a VOD of this and put it up on our YouTube channel in roughly some point next week, so tune in and keep tabs on when that gets released over there. But if you are watching this right now in our YouTube video, then I thank you so much for joining me on this epic ride going back and forth in the studio lots. It's been superb fun. I hope you've enjoyed it too, and if you have, of course, let me know by leaving a like and comment down below. Maybe going further with our love and support if you want to follow and hit the subscribe and hit the bell as well to get updates on when more episodes of this get uploaded in the future. That would be awesome to do. Check out the links in the description of the video too to find things like my socials and my Twitch stream, so you can come along and check out some of these streams for live. We'd love to have you there if you can make it. But for now, we will continue in the next part of the court case of the movie set Moira when we come back next time. Ladies and gentlemen, and all of you non-binary friends in between, thank you for tuning in. Hope you've had a great time with me, and we'll see you in the next video whenever that may be. If we have improved your day as a result of this video, then that's great to hear. I hope I get the chance to do it for you again at some point in the future. But until next time, please stay and stay awesome. Please have a lovely rest of your day. And for people in Twitch lines, take care. We will do some stuff post stream as well, so do stick around if you can. But for people in the YouTube video, it's time to end. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Take care with whatever you've got next. Enjoy it, and yeah, see you very soon, I hope. Take care of yourselves until next time.